Hi friends and welcome. Again, familia de Peopleopolis. Me llamo Josué. My girlfriend and co-host Rachel is currently making the urinations, so she'll be with us shortly. She and I have a particular show in mind, a television program, and you and your chat companions can play 20 questions to try to guess what TV show we're thinking of. Isaac Roddy. The answer, as always, is The Sky. That's sup. The Sky. If you've not heard that joke before, it's a famous joke. It always kills at parties. If someone says to you, sup, you say, the sky. It's taking literally a question that's meant more in a figurative way. Anyway, Rachel and I have a television show in mind. And as before, with our last show, the last show we had in mind was called Strangers with Candy. We did a guessing thing, and it was a pretty tough one. I would say this one we have in mind right now should be, well, I mean, I don't know if it will be or not, but I'm predicting that it will be a little bit easier than Strangers with Candy was. If you would like to...
You don't tell me that Kitty just went outside.
Well, she just came over to the door. She said she wanted to, and now she's standing there.
That's so funny.
We have in mind a particular television show. We're playing 20 questions. You can ask yes or no questions. And it is a TV show, a comedy. Yes.
Beep, beep.
It is. But that's fine. We're not doing that one.
X the sound for a second?
Look, we're doing this one, Rachel. Okay?
Okay.
We'll nix that other one you mentioned. Let's replace it with something. Okay.
I don't remember. I have to.
Just don't. Yeah. So anyway, is our TV show a comedy? Yes, it is. If you are at home, a chatter, a person, a human being, a YouTuber, a friend, a random person, whatever, you too can ask questions and play what TV show are we thinking of? Rachel and I discussed a few possibilities in the car.
Mm-hmm.
We settled on this one as one we're going to do first.
Mm-hmm. I have to ignore my NE and FE. But I will tell you if you're right or wrong.
Hi, Kitty. Hi, Kitty Freshness.
Kitty, did they hear? I'm so excited about that hole that she made for some reason. I'm like, she's the bomb. Like, she made it happen. She wanted to go outside. She made it go outside. And I'm still mad at her as well as a parent. I'm like, Pee-pee, really?
No, everyone can ask as many questions as they want.
Yep.
Yeah.
We
much prefer questions to guesses.
Mm-hmm.
Does the TV show feature a female comedian? The answer is no. It does not feature a female comedian.
That's correct. Odd.
So, we started this whole idea with our previous show we did this with, which was Strangers with Candy. That's not this show that we're talking about, but that was the previous one we did this contest with. And I gotta say, the reason it sort of prompted in part, I guess, was because it was this show that neither of us could remember what it was. I just had this vague memory of like this show with this like old lady who was like, yeah, you know, and then finally I figured out the name of it. Bruce and I were both familiar with it.
Yep.
No, this is not a cartoon show.
Not a cartoon.
Animated. The one we're currently thinking of, not an animated show.
Real people. Live action.
And this is round 2. This is our round 2 show, okay? Our first round one show was Strangers with Candy. Round 2 show, round 3 show, they're not known yet. But this is round 2 show. So for round 2 show, it is not an animated show.
I feel like I'm in college having like a beer with my fries.
Beer at McDonald's. We can do better together. Oh, thank you, Winston's mom, for finding another famous Gladys.
I don't. Was it the mother?
I think it's it's the
I like her. I take that as a Gladys.
Gladys Kravitz. Now, if your last name was Kravitz, it would seem to me you have an extra reason not to name your kid Gladys because it's just two syllable names with the same vowel sound, you know?
Gladys Kravitz. She probably figured that everyone would remember it. The nosy neighbor?
Oh, she was the nosy neighbor.
I mean, I don't really remember her. No. But Endora, I don't know who the actress that played her. She passed away not too long ago. I always liked that show.
So we're talking TV shows as well as playing our guessing game. You can do either. If you have questions for the guessing game,
Yay!
So far, all we've established about this show, this round 2 show, is that it is not animated and that it does not feature a female comedian. That's all we've figured out so far. If you would like to participate in the Guess What Show We're Thinking of game, it's an exciting live stream participation. It's an interactive game on the live stream. All the chatters are free to participate in. Please ask a 20-question style questions, yes or no answer. We'll be happy to answer it. If you don't want to participate in the game, if you'd like to talk about the show or something, that's fine too. Is the show fictional? Yes, it's fictional.
I was just admiring Kitty outside. The gang's all here.
Yep. She's loving. She's just a kitty.
Fantasy elements.
I would say no.
Yeah, me too. We did indeed get the creamer. I'm gonna have some more coffee after I have this.
We got food. We got
St.
beer.
Pauli girl.
St. Pauli girl in A. Is this show a drama? No.
No. In this decade? No.
No.
Excuse me.
No, that places it before 2010.
For 2020.
No, before this decade is 2010 to 2020.
Oh,
yeah, I guess you're right. This decade is 2020 to 2000. So it wasn't made in 2020.
And it was not made in 2010 either.
They feature an ensemble cast. Yes.
I apologize for the chewing and stuff.
You should be very, very sorry for chewing. Well, who knows why? Well, Ross and Rachel on a break. No. Does it take place in a city? Yes.
I don't know.
Yes, it does. I do. I actually know. But I won't tell you which one it is.
That's cool. I like that.
Although
you were older for it.
I would say it takes place in the suburbs of the city.
Suburb of the city?
Yeah.
Bag fries.
I'm sure if I'm right, actually. Now that I think about it, there's two possibilities.
Mm. I'm like super.
I don't know, maybe it doesn't say, but mm,
Look towards the end. Yet another reoccurring gag.
okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, right here. I was wrong about what city it was in, but yeah, it's in the suburbs of the city. Okay, so you're an INFJ, you eat like an ESTP.
And FO.
No, it's not.
Fosology.
Are there 5 main characters?
I don't know. That we would have to check.
Let me see.
Right now, I am eating like an ESTP because I am very hungry, actually. Thank you, I. It's got absolute compliment.
I would say the answer to that is no. There are not 5 main characters. Oops, sorry, baby.
It's okay. I'll be eating as soon as the speed wears off. You know, that's something that I learned about speed, that it suppresses hunger. And I did not know that.
It is a sitcom, yes.
Mm-hmm. No, I don't think INFJ eats like ESTP. I am eating like an ESTP right now because I'm very hungry.
No, it is not from the 2000s.
Oh, excuse me. Excusez-moi.
Oh, this stuff is so satisfying. Quickly, same way an ENTP usually eats. Rachel doesn't normally eat that fast. In fact, she can be quite dilly-dally eating about it, but right now she's eating quite fast. I can't tell you that. It's only yes or no questions. Question mark. Is it from the 90s? No. Were there any animals like ferrets in this television show? No. There may have been a dog, but I don't specifically remember one. Hey, Prunes.
Hey! It's bringing out her old lady stuff.
So we've determined, no, it's not in black and white.
No, it's not.
Well, Octavia Silva asked if it was in the 2000s, then this was in the 90s, and we've determined no to both of those.
Oh.
Fossology asked if it was black and white. We determined no to that.
Yes. No, not cheers.
Is it Angantir's birthday? Yes, it is. He got boob pics from Countess.
Mm-hmm. I'm not sure that was asked for.
May have been.
Boob pics now the new dick pics?
I'm not sure.
Because like it's specifically a dick pic because it was unsolicited, or I should say unsolicited boob pic.
Yes, the cast is predominantly white. In fact, they may even be entirely white. Happy birthday, Angantir.
Yeah, happy birthday.
I'm going to get you the same thing Countess got you.
You didn't ask me if it was okay.
Well, that's because I've got a man chest. It's okay for men to show their chest. There's a global double standard. A woman's breasts will cause a man's eyes to get cancer. But a man's breast won't cause anyone's eyes to get
I'm
cancer.
not saying that I would have said no to it. I would have approved.
Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize for not asking your permission to do that. You're right.
I don't know. I just would have asked for yours for mine.
Well, because your boobs aren't supposed to be on display, but men's boobs aren't supposed to matter.
Well, maybe they matter to me.
Okay, you're right.
But they don't. It's okay. I like it. As long as it doesn't get too out of hand, I'm okay with your boobs being shown.
Well, I think Angantir is a dude anyway.
I'm just saying in general.
Okay.
It's okay. I'm not going to get upset.
When do boobs not matter? Well, my boobs don't matter much. My boobs don't matter nearly as much as Rachel's boobs matter. Is it funny, the show? I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
No, Desert INTJ.
See, that's where I'm not. It's not fair. You know, there are women who like to see his like little nipples. Okay.
I doubt it, Rachel. Seriously.
Maybe I would have.
Maybe what, you're welcome to see them anytime you want.
Yeah, I think. Oh, pee.
Are there more than two women in
yes.
the main cast? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there's two.
There's the mom.
You just eat those prunes, lady. You just keep your mouth full of prunes. Well, that's not what YouTube said. It said I was using copyrighted content.
They might not like his nipples showing. I don't know. It could be that it's getting to that point too.
Maybe. It was a hot day. I had come out from a nap.
When? Today?
Yeah, when I had that brief live stream that was called. It's like after my shower. I don't remember exactly what I was doing. Well, that's part of why we have some prunes. It help regularity. Is it centered around a family? Yes, it is centered around a family, Octavia Silva.
Mm-hmm.
So we are talking about some cheese stuff here tonight, namely a show that we're thinking of. And so far what we've determined is it's from before the 90s. It's featured centered around a family. That there were two females at least in the main cast, but maybe not more than that. And that Isaiah Root is impatient.
No, you're only impatient. Well, yeah, but also the speed is making you more impatient.
That 70s show. Incorrect.
Yeah, someone ask that one for the other show too?
Mm-hmm. If you get it wrong, you get the buzzer. No, it said it was titled. Now that's a lot of bare-chested man, I think. That's a lot of.
Okay. You know what I'm going to be real about? My cousin Carly, my baby cousin.
She's being real.
I think she's like 10. She would definitely call you out for being nipply.
Really? She
nowadays,
said that's
nowadays, things are changing. Oh,
Carly. Incorrect. Are there teenagers? Yes. They're teenagers. No, not married with children.
No.
Bum, ba-dun, dun, dun, dun. No, emailed anthrax. No matter how many times you guess it.
That's gotta hurt. Hoyt. Wasn't Hoyt the thing?
Are parents the main characters?
Hello, my PMP. You came inside.
Not really.
Hey.
Sort of. Not really. No, I sang love and marriage, together like a horse and carriage.
Are the parents the main character?
I said not really.
No, not really, no.
They are main characters, but not the main characters. Or they're major characters, but not the main characters. Is another way of putting that.
I cannot believe. Actually, these really have been helping me, I have to say. I'm glad we got them.
All right, we appeared in Isaiah Root's dreams last night.
Oh, what happened?
What did we do?
That's really cool.
Were we working at the dream factory? Dream Logic, yeah.
Huh. That sounds pretty lucid.
Hey, Rachel. Hey, Eric. How you doing?
It does take place in the 80s. Did Eric demand that you cook for us?
It really worked. I Dream of Jeannie's incorrect. Yes, it took place in the 80s.
Yes,
it's an 80s show. So.
Yes, it took place in the 80s.
Where did those beers go? Over here.
You can't have one without the other. We both did? Did it air on CBS? That's a good question.
Let me check.
You're getting pretty. You're really narrowing things down here.
The answer is no. It did not appear on CBS. I'll just tell you the network. It was ABC.
Oh, so now we can.
Okay, well, Rachel, on this one, it's just a matter of waiting for him to go NBC, ABC, Fox.
You know, I'm just joking.
Okay.
I really don't hold that stuff. I have to tease you a little bit.
That's fine.
I get teased.
You're a good teaser. You're a gentle teaser.
Aww. No, not Sabrina Teenage Witch. This show took place in the 80s.
I have to say, I'm going to go refer to the show we talked about in round 1 for a second, Strangers with Candy.
Yeah.
One of the names in the show there that I just love so much is they have this girl in the episode where Jerry Blank is asked to snitch on this other girl and say that she's retarded.
No.
No, the title of the show is not a question.
Yes. Hello, Kitty Queen.
So anyway, this character is named Kimberly Shivers. I just think that's just such a clever name. Kimberly Shivers.
Oh, who's Capillo? You're Capillo. You're the kitty pageant winner. Yes, you won.
It's not Blossom either.
It took place in the 80s.
So it's not Full House either. You'd be better off asking more questions than just throwing out guesses.
Is there a long-haired man in the cast?
No. No long-haired man.
No.
Stranger Things? No, I've not seen Stranger Things.
Look at Capilla. What a beauty.
She is.
Oh, I love you too, Capilla.
She's a beauty of wonder and glory.
Glory, such glory, my poo-poo. My poo-poo.
PP, I think it's about time you stop constantly re-astonishing me with your regal glory and beauty. It's starting to get a little frustrating. Constantly being in a state of re-astonishment all the time.
I think she likes the perfume too. I feel so electric. You get your hand puppets.
Yeah, I know. Here's your clue. A sign language. Hey!
It took me a while to do it. Stranger Things is good. I like Stranger Things too. Oh my gosh, the gang's all here. Do you see Capio?
Oh,
she knows.
Kitty beauty. Doesn't have a number in the title. No.
She does not like that light.
Hi, sound artists. How are you this evening? Okay, we're playing a game called Guess Which Show We're Thinking of. And so far we've determined that it's in the 80s. It's a sitcom. It has an ensemble cast. It has 2 female main cast members. Hello, Zandy.
Hey, Zandy.
And some other elements about the show that we've determined. Well, a lot of things we've determined it's not.
It's a sitcom, right?
It's a sitcom. It's 80s.
80s.
Not that 70s show.
It's not that 70s show. It does not have. It has at least two female characters.
Features a family.
Features a family.
It's in the suburbs of a city. Nope, not Family Ties. What would we do, baby, without
Is one of the
us?
names, or is one or more of the characters' names in the title? Yes.
Yes.
No, Walking Dead did not take place in the 80s.
Email Anthrax. Play right. You're playing wrong.
This is an SI game to you? Yeah. It would be.
What would we do, baby, without us? Because it ain't no nothing we can't love each other through. Ooh, what would we do, baby, without us? Sha-la-la-la.
No,
that's the theme song to Family Ties.
Let's do that sha-la-la-la over, because I know we can do better.
1, 2, 3. Sha-la-la-la. There we go.
It really was like that.
That's if you want to hear one of the worst theme songs in television history, listen to the theme song to Family Ties.
Yeah, it really is.
That's not the show we're thinking of, but it is worth noting that it's got one of the worst theme songs of all time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yes, there are email Anthrax. There's a wrong way to play in there. Stupid question.
Yeah.
Yeah, you better put your search bar hat on, indeed.
Mm.
You're right, Octavia Silva. You have won the game.
You have won the game, Octavia Silva. Congratulations.
Good job, Octavia
Good research.
Silva.
Good questions, too. Good questions.
No.
You get a bong rip.
Well, you know what? I was going to say, if he wants a prize too,
Yeah.
Octavia Silva can send me. If he wants to send me his mailing address, I will send him a picture that I draw.
Yeah.
Or Rachel and I can both draw on it or something.
And I will pick a stone for him as well.
Mm-hmm. Octavia Silva, big winner. Winner. Okay, so if you want to email me your mailing address, I will get that out of the mail this upcoming week. That is the other prize that the previous person won. MJ won a prize. She won a belt that Rachel's decided to send off into the world.
Yeah, so it's a really cute red belt that you can pretty much wear with anything. You can wear it with a dress. You could wear it with jeans and red shoes. You can
Only wear it with green at Christmas time, though.
And you could wear it with green at Christmas time. There's a lot of things you can do with it. So,
cheers.
Mm.
Okay, now we have. Is it that 70s show? We have another one in mind, except Rachel said it out loud. Did anybody hear it when she said it early on, at the very beginning of the stream? She said the other one we were going to say, she whispered it, but she was near the mics, kind of. So if nobody heard her whisper it, then you keep going with that one.
Okay, because I have some questions about it because I don't really
we'll
remember.
Google it. We'll Google it and pull it up here. Okay. So,
what we do, baby,
without us, and there ain't nothing we can't love each other.
She does not like that. She's looking.
Don't say anything as we're looking at this, okay?
Okay. Oh, okay. Wait. Who's the dad? Oh, wow. It takes place. Wait. Is there a dad?
Rachel, you stop yamming.
Oh, I don't know. Then I don't know this. I know the show, but I don't think I know it as
correct. Octavia Silva, correct. Look. We can always look up the answers, okay? So here we have our second show in mind. If you'd like to play this game again, this is going to be the last time we play this at home with the Braithwaite tonight. Yeah. So this is your last chance to play this game tonight. We've got one last show in mind. This is the third show of Guess That Show that we're thinking of. Now, Winston's mom bought it for me from a internet delivery store. The internet delivered it to us.
It could have been an INFP who drew it.
No.
You're funny. I would like to take it.
I want to smoke some weed too. Let's smoke some weed. So we're starting a new round. It's the last round for the night. It's a game called Guess That Show that we're thinking of. Rachel and I have a show in mind.
Do you mind if I just a little?
It's fine. Is it a comedy? Yeah. It's a comedy.
It is a comedy, yes.
Is it from the 90s? No.
No. It's not Transformers.
Nope, not from the 2000s.
Here's. Oh, sweetness. It is not G.I. Joe. Ask yes. We recommend that you ask yes or no questions.
Is there a distinct main character to this show? No. No, there's not a distinct main character to this show.
No.
Good question, Octavia.
It is.
So, you're a good question asker.
Yeah.
Here you go, my darling.
Thank you so much.
Yes, we have.
Actually, I should probably.
Well, I guess if I ask a random name, probably not. I mean, it's a difficult question to answer. It depends how many random names you guess, I guess. I watched some of Twin Peaks. I guess I didn't love it. I found it unnecessarily odd in places and slow.
What's
No,
the show?
it was aired before 2010. No. I would say that there's a somewhat varying number of main characters. It's not 6. It's not Friends. Are you still hitting it?
Yeah. I've learned to take baby hits. Like, you know how I do it? Like an inhaler.
Smart. Good. Yeah, I kind of like the aesthetics of it as well. I mean, for the time period, it was unusual. It was different, and it stood out enough to attract my interest. But
you know what? That one episode with the short guy like dancing in the reddish colored room, so strange.
is there a guy or a girl in this show?
Yeah, certainly.
Yes.
I'm not sure there really is that much of a difference in taste between E and FI though. Certainly between NI and NE. But
no,
I actually think that so
I don't agree with that.
I actually think that NI and NE have more overlaps.
A lot more
than misses. Like we do have some misses, but like I would say that there's more stuff that we like together than not.
Octavia Silva, yes, the cast is predominantly white. The main character, female. Main character, I would guess, to the extent that there is a main character, I would say is female. But there's not exactly a single main character.
Yeah. Yeah.
Any third slot, NI third slot.
You're good.
You're good, yeah, whatever. I would say that FI people and FI people and TI people have very different tastes in things. But it's also true that like FE DOMs, or at least ESFJ has very different taste than ENTP, dramatically different. ISFJ has often conflicting tastes with ENTPs, even though there can be some crossover spots or whatever.
ISFJ and ENTP?
Yeah.
Yeah, there can be.
Like in my last relationship, which was ISFJ, we kept having the same area of taste. Like we both like this kind of stuff, but we'd always like different individual instances in it. Like I like this kind of stuff. Oh, I do too. Like this song? Oh no, I hate that song though. Oh, how about? But I like this one, right? Oh no, I hate that one.
That's funny.
It would be like that, time and again. ESFJ wife, she had just really banal taste in media. She liked to watch ladies screaming at each other, basically.
Oh, really?
Real Housewives.
Oh, yeah. They do like that.
Throwing a plate and then, ooh, ESFJ goes, ooh.
There is a great Vine of that too. Someone yelled, like one of the housewives yells, "That's my opinion!" And everyone's just like looking around. It's so funny. And they say that's an 8, like giving their opinion. That's my opinion!
Well, it was from experiencing those reality shows like Housewives that I learned the key expression in all of those kind of shows where they take one person to a side room to interview them about what's going on.
Yeah.
I know those kind of shows that do that. The key expression is, but that's where I draw the line. Okay, that's where I draw the line.
That's great.
And, like, because Sarah came over. I'll repack it. Sarah came over, and she started talking about how I'm parenting Jody, and I'm sorry, but that's where I draw the line. This is very common in these reality shows. Is the name last name of the character in the title of the show? No, it's not.
Reality shows, doctor, nurse shows, dramas are what SFJ is like. Yes. And the show that we are asking about are neither of those.
The thing is, I would stress that ISFJs also, they are more likely to be into period pieces.
Yes.
Say, milady.
Yep. My sister loved dandies. She knew the word dandy when she was like 13.
Here you go.
And I was like, what the hell is a dandy? And like, why are you like into like flamboyant English dudes? But that was my sister.
Lord Wellington is among the most eligible bachelors.
Okay, this is going to be insulting, but it's so accurate. I think an exaggerated, if you want a real exaggerated version of an ESFJ, watch Pride and Prejudice. The mom of whoever the main character is in it. Fuck. What's her name? Elizabeth Bennet. Elizabeth Bennet's mom is an exaggerated version of ESFJ. It's great.
No, Octavia Silva, the most prominent male characters are not all male. I mean, the most prominent characters are not all male. Did the show take place in the 80s? Yes. Contemporary to when it was made. Take that, internet. You take that, cough. That'll show you. I like Stargate as well. I like the TV show Stargate SG-1. I like Stargate Atlantis. I really watched the shit out of both those shows. Is Twilight Zone the ultimate INFJ show? I'm not sure. Are the majority of the main cast over the age of 40? No.
No, I think the ultimate INFJ show is Naruto.
It's a pretty great show, right?
Yeah, Twilight Zone is really good too, but I don't think that was just the INFJ thing. I think there were other people, like probably ENTPs and other, like I associated it with other types too. Though it is.
I mean, Twilight Zone is a very INFJ show.
Yeah.
Are the majority of the main characters teenage young adults? Yes, Octavia Silva. The answer to that is yes.
I don't know what Gundam is. The kitty just me.
The kitty what?
Just making noise.
I don't know. Did you? I don't think so.
Okay.
Is the show a comedy? Yes.
It is comedy.
No, it's not Humplepumpelstiltskin. That movie, the movie Stargate was good too, but the TV shows were really good. I really enjoyed the TV shows.
Who knew that Kurt Russell was a Disney star? It's interesting how, if you were a star on, I don't know, like Disney stars after the 90s, like, I don't know, it really like changed. Like,
hey, Shadrick. Rachel, Shad, Rachel. This is one of my IRL friends, Shad.
oh, hey, what's up, Shad? Nice to meet you. Bork.
The show contained fantasy elements or more slice of life? Slice of life.
Slice of life.
I don't think you've met Rachel yet. We've been going out for
I don't believe you've met
now.
yet. Like 7 months.
7 months.
Is there a little bit left in there?
This is non-alcoholic beer, Shad Bethel. Non-alcoholic. Here you go.
Oh, me?
You said, is there anything left
Oh,
in
no,
there?
I actually meant
Oh, you meant this.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
right, I was going to repack it.
Oh.
Cheers, Shad. I drink a lot of,
Yeah.
I drink a lot of non-alcoholic beer. Hey, dude. Is that?
Oh my gosh, that's the show that I was talking about, but the ranch.
Oh yeah.
Where they have like this young, attractive like people like working at a summer ranch, and like it was basically about nothing.
Yeah, that's not the answer, but that's an interesting guess.
That is so cool that you
does
know
the show
that.
feature anyone with the name Corey? I don't think so. Let me see. Yeah. I don't
Cast,
think. Okay. Don't. The answer is no.
No.
No Corys. Interesting. Look at this. Yeah, don't say it out loud.
Wow.
Don't say it out loud.
I will.
But yeah, look at that too. I didn't know that.
That's cool. Oh, and what's your? Yeah, that's really cool. Okay.
Let's see what the other meows are. Any other questions? Saved by the Bell
Saved by the
is
Bell.
incorrect. Was this TV show more a Rachel pick than a host Eric choice TV shows?
No, you picked it first.
I picked it, I guess.
Yeah, you picked it first, but it's a share.
We were looking for one that we both had some familiarity with.
Yeah, we agreed on it. Oh, it's Shadrick. Is Shadrick?
Well, I think he's saying he prefers Shadrick over Shadrow.
Shadrick.
No, not all white.
Town or big city?
I
think it's a town.
I would say almost.
Because it's.
Hold on, let's see. I would say almost neither is the answer.
Wait. No, yeah, it's a because it's.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah,
So
it
I'm
does.
thinking town.
Okay, yeah, town. Okay, fine, yeah. It's in a town. It's very towny.
Yeah, it's a town.
Okay.
I know because we've been there.
Okay, cool.
Rachel,
Does it matter? Does it matter which show we're thinking of? Yes, it does. If you want to win this contest.
Mm-hmm. And Rachel, did you find yourself guessing plot twists / endings of TV shows way before they're revealed? I've noticed INFJs do that a lot. Yes. Not all the time am I right, but I find that if I keep my hunches to myself, so if I keep my intuition to myself, at the end of the show, I will be able to predict the ending. It's pretty gratifying when that happens. But it does confuse me a little bit when people are surprised because, like, to me, it's so obvious. But it's still gratifying.
It's a birthday present, Shad, from Winston's mom, who I just got it a few days ago. She sent it to me for her birthday. She's a channel participant. She's probably here still right now, or maybe she left. I don't know. But yeah.
Growing Pains?
Growing Pains is incorrect. What's the song? That one is
Do you, Zandy? It's fun.
Well, if you're trying to guess what the show is, yeah. You're asking, there's the kind of question, I mean, it's like, they're asking because they're trying to say, like, is it a comedy? Is it a meh? Is it an ensemble cast? Because we're playing 20 questions. And that's not, yeah.
Yes, Sandy.
Yes, Sandy.
Good question.
Good question.
things have changed over time with that. It's not a lot of like set shows anymore. Am I getting? No, I'm not. Because we already established the things that I'm talking about.
We're fine. I'll pack that for you, and then I smoke.
No
I do that a lot.
I don't care.
I'm often.
I guess that's where I ended up 20.
No, it's not a couple with kids, Andy. Incorrect.
No, you are incorrect with that.
It's a good clarifying question.
It's okay. Yes, we're doing 20 questions right now for a television show. Thank you.
Word. No problem, Shad. Gotcha. Can we recap? Yes, it's a show in the 80s. It's got sort of a mixed number of main characters. No, it did not air on a children's network. It aired on a major network. It's a comedy. And what else we determined? It's set in a town, but most of the action occurs inside of a home. And that even so, it's not about a couple with kids. That it's not a predominantly male cast, and that the main character, if there is to be said a main character, would be female. It's a predominantly white cast, but not all white cast. Those are some of the things that we've determined.
Yeah. You've determined that you need some muffins.
Oh, look at that. Octavius is keeping track of all the things that we've determined about it.
Thank you.
Main cast is not all over 40. Not a reality or Dr. Nurse show. That's cool, Octavia.
Yeah, I love you.
Is the main cast that lives in the home? Yeah, it's not Golden Girls, Zandy.
I like your taste. I like your phone.
I'll read what Octavia wrote down out loud, okay?
I love the kitty.
Comedy, 80s or earlier. No distinct main character. The most central character is female. Varying number of main characters. Predominantly white cast, but not all white. Not a reality or Dr. Nurse. So no name of the character in the title. Prominent characters are not all male. Takes place in the 80s. Main cast is not all over 40. Majority of main characters are teenagers, young adults. Slice of life type show. Filmed mostly inside of a home. Not a couple with children. Did not air on a children's network. Aired on a major network. It's not Hey Dude, Saved by the Bell, or Growing Pains.
But there is.
What?
Oh, wait. See, I forget what Facts of Life was. Fuck me!
Did the television show have a theme song done by Dave Bennington? No.
No.
Well, Rachel gave it away. So.
Did you guys catch that?
Yeah, probably. Oh my God, was gonna guess that, but didn't.
Haha, yeah. Sorry, I don't remember what the show was about. What was it about? Because when you said there was children, I was like, I thought there was children.
I didn't say there was no children.
Oh,
I said
listen.
Not a couple with children.
Oh, see, that's me confused because I thought. See, I don't know what the.
It's not about a couple with children.
Is it 3 like girls orphaned or something?
It's a girls' school. It's an
It's
all-girls private school.
I've only seen a few episodes. That was not my favorite.
No, it wasn't a very good show. The interesting thing is Facts of Life was a spin-off from Different Strokes.
Really?
Yeah, did you guys know that? Facts of Life was a spin-off from Facts of Life.
Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to ruin it at all. I thought he was talking about a different show.
That's fine, Rachel. Don't stress about it. Yeah, the name of the show is Facts of Life. It was, interestingly, a spin-off of Different Strokes. No, we're not starting over. We've already done 3 of these. I'm tired.
No,
Yeah, we're tired of this for right now.
yeah, because it's taking a while to.
Yeah, it takes a long time for people to get some. So we'll probably be. Yeah, you came a little on the
Another
late side
time.
here,
We'll do it
Shad.
again.
We'll do it again. We're probably gonna wrap this up right now. I think I'm kind of tired, I guess. Oh, I have a zit in my ear, which is super unpleasant. It's like, painful spot to have a zit.
It really is.
The Facts of Life. That I remember. See, that's what I know. That's what I was. That's the thing that I said to Rachel. I was like, when we were looking at it, and I was going, "Don't say anything." Yeah, and she was like, "Oh, yeah," and I was like, "Yeah." That was exactly what I was pointing to. The fact that George Clooney and Molly Ringwald were on that show.
That's what he did not want me to reveal. And I didn't reveal that, but I did reveal the title of the show.
Oh, look at that face full of kitty you got.
That's a kitty who sleeps with so
yes,
much
email. It's like you finally got it. It's that 70s show. Oh, the kittiness. So wonderful and good and true and just and fine and special. So kitty fresh. So kitty good.
Could you see some cards?
Sure. Oh, kittiness. So precious and good. All right, let's pull some cards. No, sound artist, you had it right the first time. That is a true, genuine, authenticated, proven to be the case. Yeah, Shad Betham. But this is interesting because, of course, Shad is the stepbrother of the person after whom this cat is named. Okay, I believe it or not, Shad, I did not name the cat Capillo. Okay, but the cat is named after your sister.
That's so funny. Sister-in-law.
Stepsister.
Oh, stepsister.
Yeah.
That's funny.
The cat is named after your sister, but I didn't name the cat. My ex-girlfriend named the cat after your sister. For reasons that are difficult to explain. Okay? But yeah, that's the cat is named after your sister.
Oh, it's so funny.
Yes, we will wear our hats to do some card pulling. Why not?
Sure.
Here you go, Rachel. Here's your girly one.
Look at this graph.
I'll put it on the man.
That's so good.
Yeah.
I like how they freeze frame on his face because he's so happy.
All right. Shad Betham, I'm going to do a poll for you.
I really wish I would wear this to a rave. If my friend bought this for me for a rave, I would wear it.
I would wear this to a rave if I had a rave to go to. I would rave all the night through. There. Okay, now.
Oh, we're cute.
We're magical too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Shad Betham, this is your moistest emotion right here. This card represents your moistest emotions in a nutshell We're going to nutshell your moisture.
Mm.
Your moistness, your emotions come out through the 5 of sticks.
I have never been to a rave, and it probably would be an INFJ jam. I just would be stoned the whole time, though. I would not accept any drinks or any, like, I would keep my own water, and I would accept no drugs from anyone.
Thanks, Hambone. Makes me feel younger, too.
They are warm.
Octavia's, I mean, not Octavia Silva, Shadberg. So now this is your deepest dryness, okay?
Hey,
This is the
Campbell.
part of you that's least emotional.
Your emotions.
The beginning of new emotions is very unemotional for you.
When you're starting to meet someone new, you're not emotional.
Right. Your deepest dryness, okay?
Yeah, Octavia Silva knows what's up.
And then
Thank you
this
so
one
much.
here is your physical self, your animal, beastly, most humpity self. Most humpity, but also most like sportsity and most sleepity self, okay? So this is your physical self, your animal physical self. It's the moon. The self of dreams. Your hippity hoppity self is the self of dreams.
You're lit by the light of the night.
Now here's your most spirit-based self, the least physical self, okay? This is your spirit self. Aww.
Marriage. You
Marriage.
put the spiritual in marriage.
Are you still with Jane's sister? What's her name?
That's so nice.
I cannot remember your wife's name all of a sudden. Teresa!
Aww.
That's cool. You guys have been together for fucking ever. That's
So
a long
nice.
that's a long lasting
Yeah,
relationship.
love
How long
and
you guys been
marriage.
together? A long ass time. They got a couple kids.
Aww. I've watched my typing session like 10 times. I didn't register most of what you said. It gets clearer every time. So much to unpack. Totally worth it. Yeah, thanks you so much.
Well, let's give him 4 paws up for that, Rachel.
Yeah.
You got all 4 paws up in the air, dog.
That's nice. Yeah. Thank you for that. 'Cause it's true.
Okay. So now did I talk to the generalist?
Yeah.
I'm not sure who.
ISFP.
Oh, okay. He didn't go by that name, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay, good. That makes
May
sense.
15th. You're also a Taurus, Handball.
You've been married 19 years, Shad Betham. You're the same age. Your marriage is the same age as. Hi, Victor. Your marriage is the same age as Hambone. Hambone, you're only 19 years old. That's so funny. You don't seem like you're 19.
No, you don't.
Okay, here's a card for Hambone. This represents the spirit of horses that runs within you. Oh, look at that.
They kind of stroll and they like to kind of show off a little.
There's 7. Yes, 7
sticks.
7 sticks.
They have the higher ground. Your horses.
Now, Hambone, I'm going to pull the card and then I'm going to decide what it is. That seemed to work better that time. I think I got it more right that way. By pulling the card. and then determining what it's about. So that one I decided the spirit of horses after I pulled it. This one here.
No, it's 7 of sticks. The first cards was 7 of sticks, and what was it saying?
I don't remember what 7 of 6 says. Oh, that one right there. Oh no, it was the spirit of horses. This is.
Excuse me. Yeah, it was.
This is the stillness within. This is your stillness within, Hambone.
The Hierophant.
Hierophant is your stillness
AKA the
within.
Pope. You being traditional, keeping that stuff and the faith going.
And Hambone, this is the dolphin that delights you.
Victory.
The dolphin that
Being
delights
victorious, doing the sticks and creativity.
Okay, Victor. What is the bucket of relief for you? This is Victor's bucket of relief.
Victor's bucket of relief. 4 of Cups. Boredom.
Boredom is your bucket of relief, Victor?
That could be. Maybe you'll work a lot.
It's your bucket of relief.
Yeah. They do use it as a bucket of relief.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now.
Ice bucket challenge.
Next, Victor, we're going to do your, let's see what this one is. It's your knapsack of lemon juice? I guess this is things you find to be particularly bitter or tart in life. Your knapsack of lemon juice?
What you find, knapsack of lemon juice. Ooh, the Queen of Pentacles. Like, you're a little bit like, I'm going to make some lemonade out of these lemons. You know what? If they're going to be lemons, I'm going to be the queen of them.
Okay, yeah. So, you've got a interesting relationship here with your lemons, your lemonades, and your knapsacks. Okay.
Thanks, sound artists.
No, this one is for sound artists. Okay.
Yeah.
Sound artist.
Sound artist.
This is the persimmon bread in your cornucopia.
I didn't even have cinnamon. Ooh.
Your persimmon bread. You could just put that. It's a little easier to write down.
Persimmon bread is...
Your persimmon bread. The persimmon bread of you, within you, clearly is the Queen of Swords.
Queen of Swords. Don't
it's
mess
Queen of
with
Swords.
me.
That's the Queen Octavia. Sorry, he put it on the night, but there we go. Queen of Swords. Okay.
There you go.
That's the persimmon bread within the cornucopia. What does that mean? I think that means that it's the part that you kind of go like, it's kind of good, but it's kind of too soft and mushy.
Yeah.
That's what I think
you
about
think
persimmon
about it
bread.
too much. Like the recipe. Like, did I put enough of into there? You're very, you're in your head when you're making it. But you're like, you have to bring something when you're going somewhere. So that's what you make, and it's your 50-50. But really, a lot of people think it's good. And they'll probably tell you about it too.
This, for instance, Mom, this is the tearing off of the tag on the Beanie Baby in your heart. So this is the thing in life that you think renders other stuff less valuable for no purpose.
New ideas for money.
New ideas for money render things less valuable for no purpose.
You're welcome, sound artist.
Furries are fascinating, but are you prepared to watch My Little Pony?
But was Delilah a fan?
Angantir, this is the rice-a-roni of your San Francisco. I mean, this is like the core dish. It represents the trolleys of your heart, basically.
Ace of Sticks.
This is the rice-a-roni of your San Francisco.
You like to think of creative ideas.
Mm-hmm. The Rice-A-Roni of San Francisco.
Mm-hmm. That's a good one. That's a really good one.
Okay, now, Winston's mom. This one. Let me feel what it is. The manatee of your northern oceans? This is the key sea mammal.
Two of
sticks.
And I think you could do it.
That's the manatee of your northern oceans.
Yeah, you're thinking that the guy's holding the globe, right?
Right.
And so you're thinking that the manatee could possibly be living in other places in order to live. It's really not that much of a crazy idea, but global warming's happening, so manatees can live in other places.
Actually, I think they need it to be cold, not warm. But that's okay.
Oh, well, no, but they gotta be creative.
They have to be creative. Let's go further north.
Yeah, they do.
So you know what? I don't think in these northern oceans these archetypal northern oceans, I don't think there is any global warming. This is in the archetypal oceans of Tarot.
There's going to be more of them.
A lot more manatees. We're going to be littered with manatees pretty soon.
But don't put your boats there.
Don't put your boat on top of the manatee.
It's old. They're so fat. Yeah. Manatee, when I was 15, was my favorite animal. And I went to, what's that sea park? SeaWorld in Florida. And literally all they do is be fat, eat seagrass, and float around. And what kills them are the blades of people's rich boats. So you gotta be careful. Please be careful.
Careful of manatees, everybody. Yeah. Bacon, here's a pull for you.
Living the dream.
Okay. This is the satchel for your colorful stones.
Aww.
The satchel of Bacon's colorful stones is the 3 of sticks. What that means is it's the bag full of baubles you take pleasure in, even though maybe they don't have some sort of value. They're not precious gold nuggets or whatever, but you like them. They're little things that you like. Octavio Silva, you well deserve a thorough pull here. This one comes right out the bat for you. What is this one all about, Rachel, without looking at it? Is it the...
I was thinking about his bowels.
Okay. So this is the bowels in which your fears...
No, but legit, how his physical system bowels is feeling. Yeah,
the gas within your bowels. This is the gas within your bowels. Your system right now, your physical system is bouncing.
Wow.
Because
for you.
It means you had a meat, a grain, a fruit, and a vegetable.
Yep.
That's the whole food pyramid.
Good for you. I'm happy to see that. Trying to find balance, resourcefulness, adaptability, judging life, profits, and loss.
Now, this one is got necessarily to be his metaphysical bowels. You pull it.
Metaphysical bowels.
Octavio Silva's metaphysical bowels. Ooh.
Traveling.
Going across that bridge.
Really fast.
6 swords.
It's like Elizabeth Bennet when her sister is sick at her boyfriend's house and she's like, I must be there for my sister.
It is like that.
It is. That's how she does it. And they think she's a commoner because she travels miles in the wet mud to be with her really sick sister.
Now, this next one, Octavio Silva, this is your emotional bowels. Then your physical bowels, your metaphysical bowels, now your emotional bowels. Pow!
Hangman, you're just chilling. You're
In
just
other
chilling.
words, you can be subject to emotional constipation.
Yeah, that's true too. Like what everyone else is thinking, you're thinking the opposite of. And you're just hanging there like you're the meme of the
And this card here that popped out though. Go ahead, sorry.
the sky is red, fight me. Like you're that person right now.
I'm sorry this one popped out. I prompted me to interrupt you, but
It's okay.
this card means this card is the prunes of your emotional constipation. Since you got emotional constipation,
You gotta move along. Are you having it? Is it upside down?
I know, it's just that's how it came out. It's the same card.
Yeah, it's the same one. So go to your ailing sister.
Really? So the solution to your emotional bowel,
that's me.
Emotional constipation is to move your metaphysical bowels.
I'm coming to you.
You see, you're tending to your physical bowels with physical prunes.
Yeah.
What we're saying is that Octavio needs to attend to his emotional bowels with metaphysical prunes.
Yes. Just meditate on prunes, and then you'll have prunes.
Let's see how Rachel's doing.
I'd like to know myself.
Rachel's state of...
And your stomach is a good way. For sure, you'll get a lot of farts out.
Rachel's state of spiritual resonance.
I knew it was going to be death.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I can't read it in the light there. Transition.
Yeah, yes. I'm like...
Okay, that's your spiritual resonance.
It's changing.
Yeah, it's changing. And now, your state of...
Ozark, Jason Blood. You know who actually produces Ozark? Brad Pitt.
Okay, so now, your state of... physical resonance.
Ozark is a TV show, and it's a nickname for the areas of like Arkansas, Oklahoma, Missouri, and Arkansas, and Kansas.
State of physical resonance.
Me?
Yes, you.
Page of Wands. I am a bit chatty.
So you say spiritual resonance. We got this guy.
Good news, bright ideas, inspiration, optimism.
You feeling good physically right now?
Missouri? Is it Missouri?
Oh yeah, I think it is.
Yeah. Oh, I was right.
So.
Oh, I might have said Mississippi.
Next is your state of emotional resonance. The moon.
No, it's not the moon. It's the world.
Oh, it's the world.
Yay! That's my physical state.
This is your emotional resonance.
Oh, emotional? I do feel like that.
Page of Wands is physical, and this is spiritual.
Wow.
Spiritual, physical, emotional.
I really do feel like that.
I feel rather renewed emotionally with you as well.
That's great. Can we do a pull for you, please?
Sure.
I really like it when you have pulls.
Let's do...
Eric is 4 swords and 4 pentacles. So Eric as 4 swords needs rest, and me as 4 pentacles needs to be like a little chill. I need to like give him time to rest. It's true.
Yeah, that's right where I'm at, sort of, a little bit. Okay, so I will do my state of spiritual resonance. I pulled 2 of them.
Ooh. I like that.
The flag card.
I really like that you got the flag card because that's the NE card in my mind.
It's the showboaty card. I think of it as display card. Affect or
Extroverted.
Display. Showboat. That's the flag card. And then I got this one. So what was that one? Spiritual resonance?
Ace of Pentacles.
No, Page of Pentacles.
Oh, I'm sorry, Page.
Yeah. That's the Page of Pentacles.
Page pencil. Sorry, that's my...
Page Pence. Good news in financial matters. All right, so that's good. I feel pretty that way about spiritual stuff in general. I feel like overall there's good spiritual foundation. Let me do my state of physical being. State of physical being is
10 of Pentacles. Family. Old roots.
And then yes, the slabs are stronger than the slabs.
They are sound artists. You're piquing my interest.
I like your style, sound artist. I like your style.
Too.
And then lastly, I've got my emotional. I hope he does too. My emotional state of emotional resonance or state of.
I hope he plays on the team as well.
State of emotion.
Whichever was talking about me.
This one.
I hope he gets well soon too. Wait, what was that?
State of emotional resonance or state of emotional being.
That's stressed out. That's the one with the woman with the thing over her eyes. She's like kind of like tied to the feeling self-inflicted. Do you?
I feel like that mostly. I think that really summed it up well.
I like that. I think this is probably one of the most accurate things that your body has ever told us.
Yeah. I feel fine. I feel not trapped. I feel I feel somewhat I guess you might say like kind of.
I'm sorry your phone's gonna die. I know that feeling. Do you have a charger anywhere? Like a nasty old fart? Brandon. It wasn't that nasty, is it? I can't smell it. It was just a gassy fart.
Noisy.
Yeah. Hi, Jason. I hope also Jordan Peterson is rather remarkable. I listen to one or two of his lectures almost daily, and I wish him well. I wish him well too. He's brought a lot of information into my life. Yes, I got a charger, but it's time to go. All right. Well, we'll see you soon, emailed Anthrax. A lot of people like Jordan Peterson. I am not one of them.
Sound artist, you're probably an INTP, ENTP, or INFJ. Would be my initial guess.
I do wish him well. And I think he is a smart guy. I've definitely listened to things that he's said, but I think that his ego works against him. It's just the truth. And this is coming from someone who has an ego. So.
Well, so do I for sure. But, look at the difference between.
I knew you were an INFJ sound artist.
Look at the difference between Jordan Peterson's interactions with the people around him and my interactions with the people around us. He just saw him vaulting into success without going through the crucible of really being challenged intellectually by the people around him. And I think that it's, I said early on, false dragon, If you ever read the Wheel of Time series, there are these false dragons before the real dragon comes out. It's sort of like the volatility of coming state change.
I mean, I thought he did go to rehab. If he didn't, which wouldn't be surprising, they avoid a lot of the things that they should be doing for themselves when it comes to health.
He and TJ.
I know that.
Yeah, I know.
Because he sounds exactly like my uncle. My uncle faked his own death. Yeah.
Why?
Because he's too narcissistic to actually really die. Yeah.
Too narcissistic to die?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. He wrote a note on his car or something. He parked it at like this like little bridge, and it was just like the cops went to it and were like, "This is totally staged."
You got a genuine gift at Tara? Well, thanks.
He does. Okay. Last Tara. I felt like you had a good one coming.
Okay, cool. So, I want to ask the Tara, what's the overall likely impact, extrapolating outwards, of our fight on us?
Oh, good question.
Must be this one.
We get this card for
That's
our
totally,
relationship
like, jumped out of
all
the
the
deck.
time.
It's
This
jump
card
out, right?
was one of the cards in the first reading I ever did with you.
I like the way that sometimes it seems to just jump out like that. It's just,
And just so you guys know, this looks a lot like a younger host Eric.
or it looks like me with this hat on, but
Mhm.
before my hair grew.
Yeah.
It's grown a lot for this. Oh, that's nice. Is that what this card's about? I always thought this card was about marriage and family.
It is. It's not marriage and family, but it's a soulmate card.
It does say family and children.
Yeah. Love, joy.
It also says homesickness.
I never heard that before.
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard that. It could be.
Well, thanks, Shad Betham. We are a lot. I mean, I think it's fair to say we're both.
Yeah. Isn't that neat? And he has the big yawns for a little Eric Bear. You do. It does suit you. I think this kind of suits me too.
Brandon, this card's for you. This is what's going on right now with you. It's troubling you a little bit. What is it? Here, friend. Some of their rules.
Conventionality.
So the conventions and rules. You're sick of this COVID shit. You're done, dog.
Done.
You're done.
What's the point of this? Can we do something for once?
Thanks, the generalist.
Two reasons of pause. Thank you, Angatir. Thank you, the generalist.
I think it's because we have better lighting, Rachel.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't like the light so much.
Fudgemore. What about the lights? Aw. Good night, Moon.
Oh, I'm sleepy. I think this card is telling me it's time to go to bed.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. Yeah, Shad, the truth is, to be fairly blunt about it, I am very happy with Rachel. We had a little bit of a spat last night, but that's quite unusual.
Oh, God, I don't even remember.
We don't fight much, and we're quite good to each other. You know, we're
honest.
We're honest. We are loving to each other, and she's, you know, she's good to me. She treats me well, and it's a big difference from my last relationship where I was really treated like shit. So,
we're very much in love.
Yeah, it's great.
And it's like
JP is way more TE than Effie. He's 8 slot FE. This is too hot. It's time to take this hat off now.
Yeah, I can feel it on your legs.
You want to take yours off too?
Yeah. It's starting to itch me.
It gets a little bit warm after a bit. So I'm going to smoke a goodbye cigarette and drink a goodbye beer before we wrap
Thank
it
you,
up.
Antier. I think we do bring the better side of each other out, too. And I told him today that he's bringing out, like, I'm growing with being with him. In other relationships, I was pretty much just me, like, deal with me. In this relationship, like, I care about my partner, so I want to mature. Like, but I'm wanting to mature on my own. It's nothing that's like planned ahead of time, where you're like that. I'm like Girl Scouting and cheering myself on doing. It's all like natural, me really meditating and like wanting to do it for me. So,
Legend Ask, thanks again for your help this morning. You were the hero of that live stream. Sound artist, I will tell you, INFP, INFJ, that's the same thing as like ENTP, ENFJ, which is to say, one of them's a benefactor and the other one's a beneficiary. It's not a good relationship for a romantic relationship, probably, because I guess it would be. Let me think about it.
can I say a little bit?
Yeah, please.
So I've had, I think, 3, maybe more friendships with INTPs and INFPs. INFPs, and they're really great friends. I really love being friends with them, but when they start to come to me, or they just are with me in the same vicinity for hanging out, and they talk about the same problem over and over again, and they don't take any of my advice, but then continue to complain about the same thing, it's extremely hard for me to maintain the friendship. So,
They're ultimate butters.
Yeah, right, yeah.
No.
But I still do think that they make good friends. They smoke. I know INFPs have smoked me out before. I've gone karaoke with them. I go into the city for like wild adventures. So I think, friendships really can be very good. I just don't think that they last like 7 years. Like, I think like a 2-3 year friendship with like an INFP could be good for an INFJ.
INFPs are pretty loyal. INFJs not so much.
No. Wait, what?
The INFPs are pretty loyal.
You don't think I'm loyal?
I think you're I'm not questioning your loyalty.
Oh, you think in general INFJs
are not very loyal.
See, I don't even know.
Well, that's why you periodically say, "Okay, you people are out of my life." Right? Yeah. That's typical for INFJs.
You're not wrong. I've actually admitted to people that I'm not loyal.
I'm not saying you're disloyal. I think you're very loyal to me. I think you and I are very loyal to each other.
Yeah.
But
to my commitments, I'm loyal. Like, I'm
not worried about it. You're disloyal.
I'm
saying that INFJs have a tough threshold of acceptability for people in their lives. They need to pass this threshold where the other person needs to do things properly without being checked or controlled by the INFJ explicitly, because that requires bad FE of the INFJ they don't want to do.
We're not easy partners.
And I got to admit it. It shocked me to come to this realization today. But there are times, occasionally, when I am also a difficult person to be with. I can be a little bit of a challenge. I can be a little bit of a know-it-all. I can be a little bit of a frame things reductively and not be, like last night, basically, we had a conversation where I was trying to argue to Rachel that her words need always to link to exactly what she feels.
Oh yeah.
And she was actually saying, but you said it too. You said the same thing. And I was like, well, my words don't have to link to what I feel. Your words have to link to what you feel, but my words don't have to link to what I feel. That was the basic fundamental unfairness. I realized that in the shower this morning. Chad.
Right.
Chad said, Eric, come on. Know it all?
That's funny. That's really funny.
A little bit.
That's funny.
A little bit. It's totally funny, yeah.
They are, but a lot of times he is right. And I will tell you, I tell you when you're right. I always do. Even when I hate saying it, I do.
Here's the thing. But here's the thing. What happens a lot is this. I go in and say, basically at the beginning of the thing, I'm technically right, but I don't say the word technically. But that's really what I'm saying. And then she'll go, okay, you're right technically. And I'll go, and here's why I'm not really right. Here's your NI shit. I'll build your NI case for you. As long as you're not fighting me on the fact that you did fuck up in some technical way that I'm calling you on or something, then okay, now I can shift from being your prosecutor to the teammate, being the defense attorney, you know? Because the reality is the truth is more complicated than the thing you agreed to.
It always is.
But the way I phrased it required you, if you're going to be fair, to agree.
Yes, and then I have to answer you. Because I know how much you hate. I would rather answer you than not give you an answer because it's the fucking worst. But that's look. That's who you are. Like I accept you as that. Right?
His brother so clearly can't think of anything else. Well, I mean, I could think of. I mean, the bottom line is I can, after the fact, go, okay, Eric, this is what you were doing. I have to step back and look at it. It's
like
when
you were
FI
in the
gets
shower.
in the mix. Yeah. When FI's in the mix and my feelings feel hurt or feelings are raised or whatever, or, you know, we're fussing at each other or something, then I sometimes like I can be non-objective about personal stuff.
Yes.
I'm only objective about my own shit. Like, I'll always be objective within my own frame. Being objective in a larger frame requires me to be not emotionally involved at all, which means it could be anything that's not personal, basically.
You're fine. People do shit that is a part of them that they don't enjoy. And I am a fucking control freak. You know, I'm a control freak perfectionist with myself. So I ask of stupid shit as well. I think we're perfect for each other for exactly those reasons. The reasons are I understand where you're coming from. I'm not going to hold it against you. And you apologize. Most people wouldn't ever apologize. And those affirmations actually mean a lot to me.
Well, I try to always be objective and fair. What I'm saying is there are times when I'm emotionally triggered when I'm not.
Yes.
Even then, I technically am. But in a larger sense, I'm not.
Yes.
And that's when I have to grow and move on to the next day, you know, or something.
But you do get to, when you have that pensive moment, like where you think something over, you really do a great job of mulling it over. You do. You don't just you think about it a lot. I just hate all the FI illogical conflict with an INFP. It's very frustrating because words do so little in such a situation.
They do nothing. You could sit there and tell INFPs, maybe you should stop being so subjective about the whole thing.
You can't give them any advice. You cannot give them any advice. It's the truth. It's just the truth. They're not.
The ultimate but.
Yeah. Or they don't say shit. If you're talking through text, they're not going to say anything at all. They're just going to avoid you.
How long has it been since I picked up a bass, Shad? A long time, because I play bass, quote unquote, on the guitar quite often. But I just pitch shift it because I don't have a bass.
I think I would love for you to teach me electric guitar. Like you were saying rhythm guitar, I think I really could play. I always thought I could play.
Well, I never really played a lot of bass proper, but thank you. I mostly play guitar.
He's an extremely talented musician, artist. The generalist, I would suspect more than a few females will come calling and knocking on your door, virtual door. You're awfully cute and you see you don't want a relationship. That's a challenge. Yeah, you're going to get some...
That wasn't me, Shad. That was Leaf. I didn't play bass in Puppy Bus. I played electric guitar in Puppy Bus. I gotta pee. Let me put the camera over here.
Hello. I'm the sleeping pee-pee. She's sleeping right now. Yeah. Oh my God, you did such a great job of realizing what's going on after conflict. You do become really insightful. Yeah, he does. We both do. Sometimes it's like when feelings are high and emotions are high, the less logical you are. So even like for me, the words that I'm saying are usually just reiterations. I'm just reiterating the basic topic using different words, but it just doesn't come through. And I fully admit when I fuck up too. Like I know when I'm being bitchy or when I'm instigating something or if I'm being stubborn. And it helps me grow. Seeing myself and being embarrassed in those moments, it's like ridiculous. I have been traumatized. I do come from, relationships that really didn't work out. And me self-identifying in a way that wasn't authentic. I've dated a lot of people that I shouldn't have, and so some of that's still with me and I'm healing, but really like we're really good, he and I. And we're taking care of my health in a really good way too. So hi Octavia Silva, here we are.
Yeah, I think we're about to wrap it up though.
Yeah.
Are you done?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, cool. Thanks for being here, everybody. It was a lot of fun. It was a good stream. See you later.